Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be a video on my Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring. Um, so you're going to see a lot of videos from me probably this month because all month long we have the tour with Fury 3s. So I get to show you guys what stuff actually does real time against properly geared people, which is really quite nice for me. So I will show you guys how I run Nia, and then I'll show you with other trainers besides Leo. I'll run Leo, Howdy, and then Gunther, Zombie Gunther. So you'll get to see it with 3 different trainers, in case you don't have them. So the thing is, and I've talked about this a little bit recently, meta, it gets so overused in our game. People are like, meta, 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 and they don't even know what meta means. Hitting hard is not meta. Meta is the most effective tactics available, right? So that is not hitting hardest. That's being as efficient and effective as you can, right? So you want to eliminate any possibilities to be beaten, to lose, all of that just makes you more effective. So let's get in here and I'll show you how I run Nia. And spoiler, it's not the hardest you can hit with her. But I do think it is the most effective. So I have the SummerSlam moment. It does jack all for this build set. Nothing except 50% reduction of gem. And then I have R-Truth enters the Women's Royal Rumble, and it gives her +2 multiply strength and some damage on the color turns. Not a ton. And then again, 50% less damage from all color gems. So she has 100% gem reduction built in, which is rather nice, right? For the strap, I have Fury 3s, right? 100% strap. And then I have the Bubba's Devon spec, sorry. Whenever you make 6 or more color turn gems, increase all of your gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. And this I've decided is one of the landing points for my Punk's Gauntlets because it makes her much, much more efficient. When you make 6 color turn gems, increase all of your gem damage by 500% for 1 turn. Now this is the same build I was playing, and you can play this build without Punk's Gauntlets. I was playing it without Punk's Gauntlets, but I was using the blue MP increase, the headbutt. 5 MP, deal 378k damage, increase your black MP by 9. That's what I was using prior. And 3 moves, right? So, as you guys know, there are several superstars that you see a lot currently that have MP, well, at least I see a lot. Mommy has a reversal if you MP up, and so does Technician Liv. So, I like making my character as what's the word, reversal proof as possible. So I hate it if they have 2 things that can be reversed. In this case, it was MP up and multiply gems, because multiply gems, there's a decent chunk of very good ladies with multiply gem reduction. So then when you factor in those 2 things, all of a sudden now there's like a bunch of people you just can't fight her against her with, or you'll lose. So we're going to take the MP up people out of the equation, and then we can target them. Leg drop, 7 MP black. 345k damage, make 24 random gems into color turns. That procs both plates. Then 354k damage, make 23 random gems into multiply gems of strength 4. Keep in mind we also have the moment that was adding 2, so it's really times 6. And then the finisher, 2 million damage and make 49 random gems into blue, so you turn the whole board blue, right? Then we have Woods, Mellow, Santa, gets us charged, and I'll use Leo, like I said, and then I'll use Howdy, and then I will use Zombie Gunther so you can see. But this one, there's no interaction with the board. You don't have to touch it. And we've not only have we cut down a move, we've also cut down a reversal. So it's faster and less prone to reversals. And to me, that is exactly what meta is about, and that's why I moved the Punk Gauntlets to her. Because it's two moves without touching the board, and 1 less reversal doing it this way, so it's faster and more efficient. And you can see we hit for 113 million damage. I don't need to hit any harder than that in feud where I'm going to use her, right? If I need to hit harder in like Showdown, for example, then I could do so, right? I could switch my trainers up for that. But that's 113 million damage on 2 moves. That'll get it done, right? Absolutely will get it done. Now let's go ahead and I'll do Howdy next, because he'll get you more multiply gems that'll hit harder, so he would be the next best if you have him. Now we're getting 29 multiply gems. They're much smaller strength, but we're getting 29, which is a lot. And then I'll put Zombie Gunther on who everybody has. So again, really super easy gameplay loop. Yoop. And to be fair, I think there are some color turn reversals coming into the game now, so I may have to end up worrying about those. And that'll be a thing. And then you see we still did 99 million reduced with Howdy, so you don't need Leo. And to still do this effectively. And now let's see if Gunther can get it done as well without the extra move. I don't know if I've used Gunther for this build, so... Because I just recently decided this is where my I have 2 Punk's Gauntlets, and one lives on Nia and one lives on Devon, and I'm happy with those choices. And I have no desire to move them off now. I've committed, and that's where they're going. So let's see how we do with Gunther. So no Howdy. So less multiply gems. We still get the 60% boost, and we get a 40% blue boost, which everything is blue. So gain of 40%, but we lose 6, I believe it's 6 multiply gems. It's 5 or 6, I can't remember on Howdy. So this is with Gunther. $90 million. Absolutely still more than enough, no matter which trainer you slot in there. The hard part is the plates, obviously, in particular the Punk's Gauntlets, but it's only 100 strap, it's not a 150, nothing too crazy here. So very, very doable to once you have the plate, right? That's the hardest thing, because you can use Gunther and hit 90 million. So yeah, that just simply is going to get it done the vast majority of the time, right? 112 to 90 million, depending on your trainers. And it's super efficient. So that's how I run my Nia, and I really like her this way. And I think this might be the first Nia video I've ever posted, because I didn't do a preview on her. People have asked about it. This, like I said, is always the way I've ran her. I never liked the column break build. I don't think it's that good. If you have the right multiply trainers, it takes longer and stuff. So I've just always preferred this one. For her, even with a Yeet Drip, I still preferred this build set. Just before I put the Punk's Gauntlets, I had the extra move in there, and now I've taken it off. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. And that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, nice beast. Beastie, beastie, beastie.